Kobe, what do you take away from that 2-year stretch where you guys hadn't lost, 3 games in a row? I mean, what do you think went into just being able to bounce back from any type of loss that you guys had? A lot of luck.
A lot of luck. I mean, yesterday, my toes down on the line, we might win that game. Sometimes it just works out that way.
Like I said, I was more concerned about our status and our game right now, more so than a stat that is the streak in this case. So I was more concerned on not playing well and not playing as hard. We've been playing hard, but not as well as we can, and that's disappointing and frustrating as an individual and as a unit. So that's why I want us to get ourselves going and playing well and being confident and having that swagger of the best team in the league. And so far lately we haven't been having that and carrying that with us.
With that stat, though, I mean, this 2-year stretch where the team hasn't lost 3 games, I mean, what's gone into just the team's ability to quickly bounce back from any time you guys did have a loss?
Well, I think the quality and the depth of our team has always allowed us to bounce back after 2 losses or a loss here and there, and our desire of being the best team out there, and so that's what allowed us to not to lose games in a row or not to lose that many games, period. So we got to, like I said, trust in ourselves, be positive-minded, at the same time work extremely hard to get all that confidence back and start building game by game, building on our game and building on positive things.
Well, we've been really an offensive powerhouse, and so our ability to beat teams has been, a lot of it's just the offensive capabilities of our players come back and have a good night if they didn't shoot the ball well or things didn't go right for them on a particular night. And our offense has really fallen off recently. We haven't been as precise or as quick. We're not getting easy baskets. We're not getting baskets off turnovers. Those are the things that make it kind of get us into these games that are tit for tat as we go down the stretch. So we had a breakout game before we left against Indiana, which looked like we were kind of through that spell and we're back into the kind of ball that we could play. But we brought Miami back into the game right off the bat, and I thought that we slowed it down, and then we got into those kind of games.
Just being really, really good. I mean, we have had really, really good basketball teams. And so that more nights than not, you're going to be the best team on the floor. And we've done a great job at that the last few years. And there's some trips at certain times during the year or certain matchups against certain teams at a certain point during the season where you're more vulnerable. And these last, in particular on the road more so than at home, we've gotten vulnerable on the road in terms of our inefficiency and the way we're playing and the turnovers. And so those are things that if we can correct, we feel like we can get to where we need to be in terms of closing out the regular season and getting ready for postseason play.